If you've ever tried to improve an aspect of your life, then you probably relate to this. You write a schedule, put it inside your daily activities, you start doing the thing the first few days, and you're getting a hang of it. You're getting really used to the new habit, whether it's working out, reading a book, sleeping at a particular time, eating healthier. So you begin this journey to become this new self. You've pictured the idea of who you're going to be. And after a couple of days, you fall off the bandwagon. You start wondering, what happened? What stopped me from changing? Why is this thing so difficult? And it doesn't happen only once or twice or three times. Probably throughout your life, you've been in a place where you feel like you need to improve certain aspects of your life and you're having a very hard time to do that. Well, I'm not different from you. I'm finding myself in the same position right now, trying to improve my health, trying to improve my diet. And I find out that when I make a way or put it in the schedule or start doing the process, I'm almost always ultimately met with this big force that is like impeding my progress. And I've been thinking about this for the past week, really trying to understand why is it so difficult for me to change and improve my life? Why is it so difficult for me to just stick to one habit? At first, I thought it was because I was trying too many things, which is true. You could try a bunch of things and end up not changing any aspect of your life. You're still stuck, basically the same person trying to, wear a new jacket on a dirty body, basically. I don't like that image. But the idea is, and you probably agree with me on this, you shouldn't try to change too many things at the same time. But that's not even the problem. Two things I've found while I've been thinking about this, why change is so difficult. The first thing is change requires discomfort. As much as we want to improve our lives, as much as we like to change the way things have been, we are sort of comfortable with the way things are right now. In fact, the reason why we are at this particular point in time is because the things that we did led us to here. So we are here because of everything else we've done. So you're comfortable with the way how much money you make, you're comfortable how much you weigh, you're comfortable with the way you speak to people, you're comfortable with handle stress and disease. So yes, maybe that is an outrageous statement to say you're actually comfortable. Comfort here doesn't necessarily mean that you're happy with it. Comfort simply means you're okay with the way things are now to the point that the change required is too much energy. So you rather just do what has always been working. So I'm not encouraging or saying that it's your fault if something isn't working out. It's more of the habits, the behavior, the character you've had has led you to this point, and you're willing to make that change. And so the first thing that I noticed with my own situation, trying to get better, work out, and do other things, is that I was comfortable not going to the gym. I was comfortable not waking up early. I was comfortable not trying to actually figure out what do I need to eat, how do I weigh myself, what are the exercises that I can do to get better at my health. It's one of the key things I notice about change is that it's uncomfortable. And for us to be able to actually get into change and move forward with life, we have to lean into that discomfort. It's not something that is natural. Human beings will generally run away from pain. We don't run towards pain. So if you are able to look at the challenge in your face and able to move slowly towards it and lean into that discomfort, then you've already achieved, I would say, half of the battle. Being willing to actually accept that it's going to be uncomfortable, it's going to be something that you have to do that you don't really like doing. Now, the second thing, after accepting that this is uncomfortable, now imagine doing this every day. Imagine waking up early in the morning when you didn't want to wake up. Imagine putting yourself out there and working out and you're still not seeing any weight loss. Now, that's the second thing. Change doesn't happen as fast as we would like to think. It happens slowly, it happens incrementally, and as much as I would like to weigh myself every single day to see how my weight changes, you and I know that the body's weight fluctuates. You don't want to weigh yourself every day because you can actually get discouraged. The way change happens is that it's over long periods of time. It's exponentially. It compounds. When you try to improve one aspect of your life, we talk about not carrying too many things at the same time, understanding that it's going to be uncomfortable. When you start doing the process, you also need to give yourself time. You would have to be patient. And maybe patience is a new habit that you need to work on, like me. So you need to figure out a way to put the brakes, slow down, count each day at a time, and move forward. And I think that once you understand these three things, knowing that you can't try to change everything at the same time, that is going to be uncomfortable and that it will require time, I think then you get to the point where maybe like me, you're starting to understand, okay, there's actually one specific principle that cuts across nearly every single form of personal development. I think after reading many books, and I'm still reading books and I'm not about to stop, that the main thing that most of these books talk about is delayed gratification. I heard this idea the first time from Ayodeji Awosika, who is a YouTuber. Actually, he's a writer who also has a YouTube channel. And the big idea is this. If you can delay gratification, you can do nearly everything in this life, within the boundaries of physics. If you can allow yourself to enjoy something later on, then you can do that. Whether it's 12 rules for life, whether it's extreme ownership, nearly every single book that talks about personal development and growth and improvement, the main principle is that you need to be able to see a reward that would not happen now. You would have to wait for it to happen. And so, dealing with this frustration and thinking about these things, I've come to the realization that it would take me a couple of weeks, maybe even a couple of months, for me to see any physical changes, any weight changes, any habit changes. So, even this morning when I woke up pretty late, around 6 a.m., I was struggling to get out of bed, and I still have this thought. I still have to struggle with the frustration. But so far, knowing that this will take time, knowing that I will not see the results on a day-to-day basis, knowing that I will look myself in the mirror one day and I'm like, all right, I actually look different. That gives me a certain sense of knowing that I'm going in the right direction. And that's what I wanted to share with you today. Not to waste your time about anything. If you're trying to change something in your life, first, don't try to change everything. Pick the key important things, maybe 2 or 3 things that you really want to work on. It could be your finances, it could be your health, it could be your relationships. Pick something that you can address, that you can focus on and improve. Second thing is, understand it's going to be uncomfortable. So far, the things that have led you to this particular point have put you in a position where things are okay. You may not be happy with them. You may not be excited about your day-to-day life, but you're not unexcited enough to want to do something about it. So you're comfortable. For you to change that, you would have to lean into discomfort. And now the final thing is this. It's going to take time. It's going to take patience. It's going to take diligence. It's going to take consistency. You may not see the results within weeks or months. You can actually see some results within years. Everything that is worthwhile usually takes time. Most of the things that happen fast, of course, you could be lucky, you could be blessed, but the majority of things, hair takes time, businesses take time, trust takes a lifetime to build, 1 second to destroy. So as you're improving your life and working towards becoming a better version of yourself, remind yourself of these 3 things. Don't take too much, lean into discomfort, and make sure you're patient. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, by the way, my name is Kamga. If you haven't seen me on the channel, I forgot to introduce myself. I feel like the whole world knows me. I know you don't know me. I'm working on myself, trying to improve things, and so far I have some ideas of what I want to do, and that's pretty much it. So stick around. If you like what you're seeing, make sure you share this video with somebody who likes it, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, take care.